Go on,
we're
hit
going
me.
to talk about No Two Ways.
No Two Ways.
Yeah. And I mean, while he's doing this, why did you start No Two Ways? And why is it called No Two Ways?
Been a huge fan of shoes for a long time now. Collected, been a fan of or followed designers that I loved on Instagram. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make some. But it's that classic CALLUX thing, right? It's that let me pick something really, really hard to do, spend a long time on it, do nothing else while I'm doing it, kill my YouTube channel a little bit more than it already is, and then come out with something great. Well, I hope that people think it's great.
Yeah. I mean, like we do the Sidemen clothing stuff, and I mean, I don't really do much to do with the designing and stuff, but we never bothered going for shoes because it's hard.
It's
hell.
tough, yeah. And I didn't know at the start, but then as you go through every single problem, then matched with coronavirus, then the next problem, then coronavirus again, and posting and shipping, it just becomes a madness.
Yeah.
We picked the wrong year.
Well, like a t-shirt is, the worst you're going to have is you wash it and the print comes off.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. A shoe,
the sole can fall off.
Smacking it against the floor every 3 seconds.
Did you see what Logan said in his podcast about it?
I didn't.
It's like shoes are the hardest to make.
Oh yeah.
But, they fall apart. Back up.
That's very Canadian.
They fall apart.
they how do you say apart? They fall apart. They fall apart.
They fall apart.
Anyway, he's saying all that, and completely agree. Still waiting for it to happen, but hopefully it doesn't. But it might. But
I mean, I've worn mine a lot, and they haven't fallen apart. So
yeah, same. I've been really enjoying wearing mine.
Yeah,
so good.
Okay, so let's have this beef. Let's go.
Yeah, where are my shoes?
What really happened between Randy and CALLUX?
Yeah, where are my shoes?
Can I say the real reason?
Yeah.
Because it's part. Okay. Yeah. So you asked me not to send them to you directly.
Yeah.
Because it was Laura's birthday.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and I said I'd bring them here.
Yeah.
And I haven't today.
To be fair, we haven't really been together at the place much.
No.
But then obviously we did do a podcast. Well, right now. So,
so today is the time where I've messed up. So we wouldn't be having this conversation right now if I'd have brought them, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's calm.
So
it's all good. I mean, it is what it is. Just, I like seeing my other friends wear them, and they look good from the distance. Yeah. Laura's look good. I can't fit my foot in them because.
Well, if I got you the next ones before anyone else.
Yeah. I'm down, man. I mean, I don't mind. I'm happy. But it's because I was going to surprise Laura with some shoes from you. So I bought them early, got them delivered, and they were there. So then it's like, if another pair arrives, she's going to be thinking, why have you got two?
Yeah.
So I was like, bring them here. She loved them, by the way.
Great.
She was so
Thank
happy.
you.
Like, it was such a
comfy,
good gift.
fit. They fit.
I don't think she's wore them. She's wore them like around the house, but she's not gone out with them yet. I think she likes to like keep them. You know, like
I've heard a couple of people say that.
Yeah, I guess this is a good point.
Take it as a huge.
Well. I don't wear them anywhere. I think, like if it's raining, I don't wear them.
Yeah. Well. Might be able to wear the next one.
Oh,
when it's raining.
But I think the whole like culture around trainers.
That just I'm just like, if there's a chance of them getting dirty.
Yeah, they are white. Yeah. I know what you mean, but
yeah.
Soon come. But obviously, since I've been getting into more Pokemon card stuff, I always have been. But what I've noticed is a lot of people collect shoes like they do cards.
Yeah,
literally, and then they'll keep it in a box. They'll wrap it in like the booster box that Logan had. It was in a plastic case.
Yeah,
they put shoes in a plastic case.
Well, if you go into Flight Club, they're all in plastic film.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't personally understand. Well, I understand people doing it. I just could never do that.
What, collect shoes?
Yeah.
Could you collect Pokemon cards?
I don't.
No, but could you?
No, I couldn't.
Right. So you just.
I can't see the thing of having something and putting it in a case where I can't touch it. Like a shoe, if I like the shoe that much, it's because I want my foot in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a Pokemon card, like I want to be able to. Obviously, a Pokemon card, you don't really. Yeah, I mean, you don't
want to look at it though.
Yeah. Like I don't want to be holding this big box.
Yeah, I'm not very good at. We'll get into it later. But I'm not very good at holding like sealed Pokemon products. I want to know what the cards are inside. I want to open it. So I've never been able to like sit on a box because. Well, first of all, I'll break it, but also because I want to open it. But no, I think like especially because you only had a certain amount as well. It's kind of like I want to get this, be the first one to get it, so no one else can. And also, if it's limited and no one else has got one,
never making them again. Yeah, unless something crazy happens in the future, like I don't know, we work with some big company and they're like, we want to release the originals, re-release them. Yeah, but unless
who's the ideal brand?
I want to stay independent for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
because I think it's good at the moment.
But saying 10
Adidas.
years. Adidas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to come back to bite me, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Can we private this bit of the video? Can we cut this bit of the video out in like 3 years if something happens?
Yeah,
Sure,
of course. Yeah,
cool.
we'll do
Thank
that.
you. Appreciate
We've
it.
already got 1 million views
Don't
by then, so.
Yeah,
clip
exactly.
this. Do not clip this. Stop.
Are you
I know
making it worse
I
now?
know you're doing.
Unless you're sending it to Adidas.
Yes.
And it leads to a collab.
Yeah. Look, LMK.
So I know 2 ways.
Yes, no 2 ways. It's quite CALLUX. Don't think anyone knows this really.
Oh, come on.
There's no 2 ways. Like there's no 2 directions. You're on one path. When you look backwards at your life, you can look back at one path that had a lot of different directions that were going off it. So overcoming adversity when you're younger, the decisions that you make that lead to where you are today. It's almost like a little bit of the butterfly effect. So that's the kind of vibe behind it.
Okay.
No
That's
2
very
directions.
CALLUX. That's
There's one way.
That's sick.
And you should just appreciate it and follow that path because you can't change it, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah. Speaking about like troubles when you were younger, did you have any troubles when you were younger?
You're trying to get that clip.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
So when I was
Nah, that's sick. Yeah, no 2 ways about it, right?
No
Like,
2
Definitely
ways.
sounds better than 1 way as well.
yeah,
No 2 ways
it
or
was
one
way.
called originally it was called 2 ways,
Ah.
which kind of goes against.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes,
say.
it's all complete opposite.
2
Yeah,
ways,
yeah,
You
yeah.
can look back on life and think, oh, I could have changed everything.
But it was like I wanted because obviously I can come up with a meaning behind it. Actually, I'm just waffling. Don't worry about that. I shouldn't say that out loud.
I think it's sick. I think like shoes have always been something that, like you said this earlier as well, but everyone's always been like, it'd be sick to like do a shoe, but everyone's always like, it's so hard, man. Like screw that.
Yeah.
Like for you to actually do it is insane, and not only just
Thank you.
do it well.
Yeah.
Because these are really sick. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people do, merch or like try and do brands, and at the start it's always like a bit, it struggles a little bit until they get a bit of identity. Then 2 years, 3 years later, they're like doing really well. It's like these ones came out of the drum like sick.
I
Thank
thought
you.
the first YouTuber shoe would be like someone's just stock bought some like A6 and puts a print on them.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it'd be.
A6 are one of our direct competitors actually
Jeez.
in terms of look. They used to be my squash shoe,
Oh,
and now they're out here making very similar crepes to some of ours.
Well,
But I can't actually take all the credit. I know you're saying you.
no, but it's like
Rockwell,
yeah,
Princely, Rocky,
yeah.
who I've worked with, is the reason why these were able to come to life.
But that is you building that relationship and getting them on board.
Yeah,
That's what people always
completely. And people do forget that, and it's how you work together on a project.
Yeah.
This kid is going to be a star one day.
Sick.
But the subtle story behind that, if it take 1 minute, is like I wanted to make them, and then I got in contact with one company, a friend of a friend who owns a company who was in Box Park
Right.
recently, and came around my house, looked at my shoe collection, was like, I know what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and then didn't reply to my emails ever again.
you sure
and
it didn't
then-
rob you?
I didn't check. And it was right before the moving it was earlier. Anyway, so that was the first company. Then I DM'd another company and they were like, yeah, let's set up a meeting. And then they ignored me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this with another company.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this myself.
Yeah.
So I just did it myself and found this guy. And it was just, I kept throwing it out into the universe. And then
Yeah.
my editor was like, yeah, I know this guy, I went to uni with him, set up a meeting, and bang, we're off.
Is that Matt?
Yeah, Matt, yeah.
Matt's got a card.
you know,
He's got a Pokemon card that I really want.
really?
It's a staff printed Charizard promo from Evolutions.
Mad.
It's
Wow,
worth
is
a
it?
lot of money.
No, it's
In-
not. It's not worth anything. You should sell it to you for cheap.
True. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Matt,
yeah.
if you're watching.
Yeah, Matt, if you're watching this, yeah.
Shout out to you for the Pokemon card and for Rocky. I've already talked to you about this
Such a good
anyway,
card.
but shout out to Matt.
But yeah, you're right. I think if you can do it independently and find a way to do it, it will always be better because you've got full control and it gives you more pride, right? It's more rewarding.
Yeah, but the risk is mad.
Yeah.
I'm deep into this right now. We're talking like multiple 6 figures into this right
Yeah.
now. I've had to so the final look for number 3 is not done, but I've had to pay for a release order for number 3 because of Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah.
So I've paid for 2 and 3 without knowing
how to do.
Yeah. And then people have a go at me because I only put 750 on sale. I'm
Yeah.
like, I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, you saw that in 63 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's at least you can go into it thinking, right, these did well. We've got a little bit of like a baseline to work with.
Yeah. And
Hopefully.
I got some more data as well, which was like 4,000 people tried to cart the product in the first 60 seconds.
Jesus.
That's sick.
But I haven't made that many for the next one.
Because you're not trying to make a shoe that is... You're not trying to make a shoe that's the most worn shoe, are you? You're trying to make a shoe that is sought after, like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think at the moment, I think things might change because I can't keep going under to come back up. Like, so for example, I lost money on the first release. So people could work out 750 times £90. Oh, he's rich. It's 63,000.
Yeah.
No, I think I put in 70 or 80 to make that happen.
Yeah.
So you need, there's a couple models that we're following right now or we're thinking about, whether it's like, you keep doing like the Yeezy hype drop or you have something that sits underneath it like some of the other companies.
Well, I think like, if you look at Yeezy, I feel like their success came after the initial hype, right? Like they were dropping the first Yeezy. But now you look on the drops and they've got so many drops coming out, so many different styles. And I think that's where then you start like actually,
it's like
bringing the cash in.
You have like a Yeezy or like an NMD or something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's one where it's like, everyone wears it, but it's not like a hype shoe. Like no one looks at it and goes, like,
or you have the Pharrells, which like are an offset of that are a hype. Yeah, and they sit. Yeah, no, I completely agree.
So it's like you don't sell as many of them on purpose because you're like, you want people to look at the shoe and be like, oh, that's sick. Like when can I get it? And it's like, oh, they're done. Like they're sold out.
Yeah.
And then you get the next one kind of thing.
Yeah. But it also does suck having like people on their website with no stock. Because it's like they were there, they want to buy it. And
we're getting 1,000 visitors a day still.
Yeah.
On the website. Jeez, it's a joke. It's crazy.
Have you
like 105 have sold on eBay, 60 on Depop, and another 20 or 30 on Facebook Markets as well.
Yeah,
which is like, it's like a third of the stock has been resold.
Second hand.
It's crazy. Sorry.
Have you announced anything for the next one?
We put the feelers out to see what colors people were feeling. We'll go for something darker this time round.
Yeah.
Something that's potentially reflective.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think, at the moment.
You haven't put like a date out or anything, or like a timing?
Mid to end November for release.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, nice.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for I don't want to release too much, but potentially like 5 or 6 releases next year.
That's big, yeah.
Jeez.
It's great. I'm at the same level now where with the Pokemon stuff, I'm not making the product, but I'm buying it, which is even worse because like the margin's tiny. Don't make any profit on it. But it's like you put everything you've got into the first one, then everything you make in the second one, then into the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and it's crazy. But like, you will obviously the goal is, I feel like no good company didn't make a loss originally. If you know what I'm saying, like, everyone made a loss.
I think so. Yeah, unless you had like daddy's money or something like that. But
or like an online, but even online products, you got to put the money into like ad rev, right? So it's like ad spend. So good. I think it's a good sign. You be in there saying I've put everything into it. That's a big risk. It's a good sign. Yeah. You have to, right? You can't win if you don't.
I know. But it's just it's scary.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of money that's gone into this, and I don't get those sidemen dividends. Unfortunately,
neither do we. I'm not gonna lie, I was so happy when I saw that you made a shoe because I was like, I wear Sidemen, ZRK, Ill Vision.
Yeah,
and it's just like
shoes now.
Like, no one's made shoes. Come on, Come on.
Yeah.
I need to live my clothes for free.
You turned up to Josh's birthday wearing the whole thing, didn't you?
What?
Like it was like Sidemen.
Yeah, I was wearing No Two Ways, Ill Vision socks, I think, or no, ZRK socks, Ill Vision top, Sidemen trousers or something like that. And I was like,
what Sidemen trousers can you wear out like that?
It was in
joggers or
well, it wasn't like a. Where was it?
It was Bounce, right?
Yeah. Bounce, yeah.
All right, okay.
Got it in. Yeah.
I was gonna say, have you made some like smart ones or like cargos?
Imagine you had made like a tux.
It was quite like, it was quite cargo pants kind of thing. But I was just like, this is sick.
Yeah,
like, this is all just.
It is mad, man.
Yeah.
It is crazy when you sit back. Like Ethan as well was saying that exact same thing. He's like, I'm just wearing my friend's stuff. Do you know how sick this is?
Yeah, it's
and it's not like 2013, 2014 when we were doing Sidemen tops, and at that time it was just merch.
Yeah,
like,
print.
It is, literally just a print kind of thing.
You guys are killing the looks.
As you said, it's not me, it's literally Matt.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard a lot
everyone
about
there.
Matt. I've heard a lot about Matt.
Matt is a
Bro,
savior.
I got my hair stood up in my back of my neck when you said Matt. I love Matt.
Really?
Bro, yeah, because you know how bro, this guy is like one of the sickest guys ever.
That's a massive
Literally.
compliment.
You know,
Gave you goosebumps.
So you know when you guys used to run it out of the house?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to come in Insomnia, right? I used to come in Insomnia and help them out, like do merch, and then end up just counting all the money, just sitting back.
It's fun.
Bro. And I feel like obviously like you, Simon, and I guess Josh knew me quite well, but I guess maybe some of the boys didn't know me that well for me to just be sat there with all
Why
your
you
money,
didn't put JJ
just
in
counting.
I like how you didn't put JJ in the knew me well.
Did I not?
You
Did I
said
say?
you, Simon, and Josh.
Oh, sorry. I meant JJ, Simon, Josh. Yeah. But yeah, so like I used to, or they always used to ask me if it's like a really big period, like a Christmas or something, ask me if I could come help like pack. So I used to go to the house and just sit there. But the first upload, I was sat there and it was me and Matt at the time just doing the till. Like I was just assigned to be with next to Matt. So we were just like doing orders, chatting to him. And then he's like, I was like, oh, what do you do? He's like, I'll do music.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
His
right.
music's sick as well.
Yeah. We used to have like conversation after conversation, and I was like, wow, we have like so much in common.
Yeah.
Literally like music, everything. And then like when I went to the house the next time after upload to pick and pack and stuff, he was like talking about this artist, this guy who produced one of my songs, who he's done a song with as well, like on like a weird like American SoundCloud like producer, and we've both like worked with him. It's like everything was like so like much in common, and then. Friends with him, really good friends with him now. I think this guy's so sick.
You speak to
so
him a lot
sick.
now as well. Like you're good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
The only
No,
thing
sick.
that worries me is like he's so good at both,
Yeah.
but I don't think he can fully do music while he does it.
Nah, you just
While he does like
Yeah.
the clothing side.
Yeah.
But we can't lose him.
yeah.
Cut that bit.
But yeah, he's,
But it might be able to like fund his career
Yeah,
as
for
well.
sure, for
Because I'm sure that you guys are looking after him, aren't you?
Yeah.
well, Matt, if you're watching this, Matt, I feel like you can always ask for pay increases, mate.
Matt,
Oh,
I
man.
got
You
you.
go-
bro.
no,
I got
but-
you.
no, he's not
Who's
good.
Matt?
But nah, I don't know why. I just hit this sick guy. You know people in life where you meet them, you're like,
Yeah.
this guy is like, this person's so sick.
I want to
Like, he's
know
one of
Matt.
them.
Matt, let's
Yeah,
go
Matt.
out.
Our Matt's better than your Matt.
Oh, but it's a type of thing when we're at Josh's birthday and stuff. I'm always like, "Where's Matt?" You know what I'm saying, like, I'm just disappointed if he doesn't come.
Yeah, when he turns up, you're like, oh, Matt's here.
I need to
Yeah.
speak to Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, we need a date.
No, it's my guy.
Don't audience, don't swing that. Anyway.